Run it back, Nation. What is good? It is your boy DJs with Run It Back Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros. Where do I even start? I'm gonna try to get everything I want to say in this video out in 9 minutes. It's just so many directions I want to go. We're gonna talk about Tyrese, the fact that the Sixers have made it clear that they're not trading Tyrese Maxey, or are they? Because this could be total cap. All right. And then stay tuned to the end of the video for a quote on how Joel Embiid feels about the whole Sixers offseason so far. Before we do that, hit the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your notification bell on, say hi to my dog Kalua. Kalua, say hi. She's just sleeping again. But yeah, let's get right down to business, okay? The Sixers have let it be known Tyrese Maxey is untouchable in trade talks per Windhorst ESPN, okay? The other thing that the Sixers are wanting to be known is that they are not going to trade Tyrese Maxey. They have made this clear to various people over the recent days. I have a bad feeling about this, okay? Because Tyrese Maxey is not enough to get Damian Lillard. Unless you continue to pay Brian Windhorst to drive up the asking price. This is what I'm saying about this. Okay, let's watch the clip first, and just listen.
Sixers are wanting to be known is that they are not going to trade Tyrese Maxey. They have made this clear to various people over the recent days. They are also not going to extend his contract, which we're going to get into in a second. They want you to know.
That's another thing. Like, if
that you can't have Tyrese Maxey. Prime Michael Jordan is available. Don't call. 25-year-old LeBron James is available. Lose our number. Giannis Antetokounmpo says, I want to be a Sixer. If Tyrese Maxey is the ask, just keep walking. Tyrese Maxey, I have been assured, will not be traded. Okay?
Listen, I love Tyrese Maxey, and I don't want to trade him. Okay? But this is cap. This is historic levels of lying to drive up a price. If 25-year-old LeBron James is available, here's what I'm saying. This is a bad job by Brian Windhorst, okay? He's being paid now every day to say something different. He's probably being paid by Clutch Sports. He's now lying so hard that he's making it obvious. This is such a reach. This is such an epic reach. If 25-year-old LeBron James is not available, we wouldn't trade Tyrese Maxey for him. This is an epic level of reach. Somebody's telling Brian Windhorst drive up the price. And he just did a very bad job of lying. All right. Just a couple days ago, he said this.
I know Ramona a short time ago reported that the Sixers were not going to extend Tyrese Maxey this summer. You want to know why? Because they might trade him. And it's because, he would be a potential piece in a Dame Lillard trade.
Wow.
If you look at the teams that have interest in Lillard.
Okay.
Which is it, Brian? Which is it? This is the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life, and it scares me because I just put on Instagram yesterday, I have a gut feeling Daryl Morey's going to trade Tyrese Maxey for Damian Lillard, a Tyrese Maxey package for Damian Lillard. And Tyrese Maxey is not enough to get Damian Lillard. The Portland Trailblazers are going to ask for a lot of things. Draft picks that the Sixers don't have. More talent that the Sixers don't have. Tyrese Maxey is not enough to get it done unless you continue to tell everyone we are never trading him. This is what Daryl Morey does. And when I was making this video and kind of putting notes down and things that I wanted to say, this turned into a Daryl Morey hate speech. Because this is what he does. He will sit here all off season and he will say, we're not trading him at all. You can offer whatever you want. We're not trading him. What better way to get teams to offer the most than to continuously say, We are not trading him. You understand what I'm saying? They're paying Brian Windhorst to say these things. This has the opportunity to be a Hiroshima level of a lie. You know what I mean? We told Japan we weren't going to drop a bomb, and then boom! We literally dropped the biggest bomb in the history of existence. I'm telling you, stay tuned for it. Just look at what Daryl Morey did in the Ben Simmons situation. All right. The Sacramento Kings have reportedly considered a trade package of Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, Harrison Barnes, and 2 first-round picks in exchange for the Philadelphia 76ers, Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, and Matisse Thybulle. He sat around that entire offseason and said, I'm not trading him. He said on the radio out loud, we'll sit here for 4 years. We'll sit here for 4 years. The truth came out that he wanted James Harden. That's why he wasn't trading him. So he didn't get Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, Harrison Barnes, and 2 first-round picks in exchange for Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, and Matisse Thybulle. He traded him for Harden. He gave up Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2 more first-round picks for James Harden, who's now about to be traded for hopefully something. He left us with the Tobias Harris contract. It's still on the books. You had an opportunity to move a couple times. Hasn't happened yet. And the funniest part about this is he didn't make this trade because the rumor was that Matisse Thybulle is untouchable. And then he traded Matisse Thybulle and a draft pick for Jalen McDaniels, who just walked in free agency. Daryl Morey is teetering on becoming the worst GM in the history of the NBA. Because if he butchered the Ben Simmons trade, and now James Harden opts in to work on a trade, and if he doesn't get equal value in return for that, and you're still stuck with the Tobias Harris contract, and he traded Matisse Thybulle and a draft pick for Jalen McDaniels, who just walked away, and he released Isaiah Joe, and he released Charles Bassey with open roster spots, and Isaiah Joe went on to become literally percentage-wise the best three-point shooter in the NBA. Daryl Morey's on the verge of becoming the worst GM in the history of sports. And I don't believe that he doesn't want to trade Tyrese Maxey. I don't believe it. I think that he does want to trade Tyrese Maxey. He wants it to be for Damian Lillard. The Portland Trailblazers are saying Tyrese Maxey's not enough to get it done, and Daryl Morey is driving up the price, and Brian Windhorst is being paid by Clutch Sports, etc., to continue to say these things on TV to continue to drive up the price. I have a gut feeling that Tyrese Maxey is going to be traded this offseason, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Look at what Daryl Morey is doing with James Harden right now. He asked the Cleveland, teams are saying that his asking price for James Harden, who's clearly washed, is ridiculous. He told the Cleveland Cavaliers he wants Karis LeVert, Jarrett Allen, and draft picks for Tobias Harris. He's sitting on Harden. He's sitting on Tobias Harris. And I'm supposed to believe he won't trade Tyrese Maxey? I don't buy it, bro. I absolutely do not buy it. Let me know in the comments if you buy it. But this sounds like a freaking lie to me. And then according to Sean Devaney, Joel Embiid is still ticked at the NBA for forcing out Sam Hinkie at the height of the process back in 2016. But there's an interesting part about this quote. All right. It would be easy for Joel Embiid to be ticked off about what's going on with the Sixers, but he's given no indication of frustration and isn't likely to do so. He's a different kind of character. And I said this about Joel Embiid several times, that he just seems like a very chill guy who's content with what he has in life. He made it to the NBA. He made a lot of money, has a beautiful wife and children. And I don't see from Joel Embiid the kind of like drive to really, I don't see the want. I know he wants to be the best and he wants to win, but I don't see like a dying need to win an NBA championship from Joel Embiid's personality. It's just not the vibe that I get from him. I think he's very content coming from Cameroon, Africa, over here, making a bunch of money and living a wonderful life. I just don't think he cares that much. And Embiid is not expected to be on the market, not anytime soon. He is not expected to ask for it. And the Sixers likely would not do it even if he did. I don't know how you would know that, but if he did request a trade, the Sixers would honor it because they would have to, because he's been loyal to this team, and he deserves to be somewhere he can win. If Daryl Morey does not get James Harden traded this offseason, Tobias Harris traded this offseason, and we come back with this same exact squad, we're in big trouble. But I do not buy the fact that he is not going to trade Tyrese Maxey. I just don't buy it. Let me know what you think, man. I'm out of here. Peace.